morning. It's Sunday, the 31st of December 2017, gang. Yes, it's New Year's Eve, the last day of 2017. What excitements does the next year hold in store for you? That is the question. Let's see what excitements of people we've got with us this morning. Good morning to Guillermo. Well, you got the first message in this morning. Congratulations for getting the first message in on the last day of the year. How did you manage that? You must have been sitting there waiting to push that button. Waiting. Push your buttons now. In the words of the great Marty Kane from New Faces. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that? New Faces. That was wonderful. Marty Kane was a great entertainer. Unfortunately died a number of years. Must be about 15 years ago now. I think from cancer. I can't remember now what she died of. But Marty Kane used to host New Faces. And they had this awful judge on there, worse than Simon Cowell, Nina Myskow. Oh, what a miserable old bag she was. It doesn't matter how good you were at anything, she would run you into the ground. Dreadful, ghastly woman. Where is she now? I don't see her on the television or a stage somewhere. No, unlike me, broadcasting every day from these purpose-built television studios here in Bracknell, Royal Berkshire, which is where I'm coming to you from this morning, live as always. Greetings. Hello to Diane. Welcome Peter Hydes, Kelly Witt, and good morning to Charlie and Paige. Kelly Witt's children watching this morning. Good morning, you two. What did you get for Christmas? You need to tell me what you got for Christmas. I want to know. Something came in the post yesterday. Oh, I'll show you later. See how I'm hooking you in, but you don't have to wait as long as you used to have to wait now, because the show is only going to be half an hour long. Okay? I will restrict myself to half an hour. I've written the time I have to finish here in front of me here. Okay? I won't go over that. If I'm halfway through a story, I'll carry it over to the next show. Half an hour maximum shows from now. You can't cope with an hour, can you? You really can't cope with me chatting away to you for a whole hour. I know that. Come on, tell me what you got for Christmas, Charlie and Paige. Good morning to Shirinath, and a Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you. John Christian, welcome along. What is this counting down for? It counts down to the show. Counts down to the show, you see. It gives people 5 minutes to join us, just to clear that up for you there. All right. 2018 is still 1 day left. That is correct, yes. 1 day, that is correct, John. Is there anything else you want to point out while you're there? Are you just going to criticise everything while you're sitting there? Better to turn off, perhaps. Better to turn off. Good morning, Callum, who says he's got a blood clot. I didn't know you had a blood clot. How did they clear that? Is that some sort of drug? Is it heparin? Heparin, like an injectable drug that you're given for that, isn't it, to try and clear a blood clot? Dear me. Good luck with that, my friend, all right? Hope you have a Happy New Year from the lovely Mary. Ray Reynolds says Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you very much. Oh, Christ, look, though it's till over 10 years until New Year's Eve. Well, actually, 10... I don't know where you are, John. Whereabouts are you, sir? Where are you? Here, it's 12 hours till the New Year. Well, 13 hours until 2018. Did I say... I didn't say 2018, did I, at the beginning of the show? I mean, it says clearly behind me 2017. Are you paying full attention to what's going on, John? Where are you, by the way? Where are you in the world? Morning to Andrew. It says Saturday on the YouTube thing for some reason. I don't know why that is. Up in Manchester, sunny with a fair bit of blue sky. So I hope you have a nice time there. Good morning to Elaine Woods, who is in Ohio in the USA. So we said hello to all the early people with us this morning. Welcome to the show. I've at last, I don't know, I mean, no one mentioned this actually. There was... Oh, by the way, there's a phone line open this morning. I'll open that immediately. If you want to call in at some point, there's your phone number, 020-8144-3477. It's a local London number, okay? So if you call that, you won't be charged excessive rates like £2.50 a minute or anything like that. It's just a normal local London number. Call in now if you want to, 020-8144-3477. If you've got Skype and you're somewhere else in the world and you want to call for free, you can do that as well. My Skype in is United Kingdom Talk. All one word, United Kingdom Talk. Okay? I'm surprised no one noticed this actually, but ever since I put up the background behind me there, the Christmas backdrop, which incidentally stays up until the 6th of January. because a lot of people seem to have forgot there are actually 12 days of Christmas. From Christmas Day onwards, 12 days. Now, so many people nowadays seem to rush as soon as Christmas is over, the decorations are down and that's all it. Half of the reason is they put them up so blooming early, halfway through November, and they're fed up seeing them. Well, it's actually 12 days of Christmas. That's how it always was with me. So that's how I do it here on United Kingdom Talk. You'll see all those and the Christmas idents and everything right up until the 6th of January, at which point they will disappear and to be replaced by something new that I am awaiting to receive in the post. Oh, yes. Nope, not going to tell you. It's very, very nice. I got the idea from that, actually, from that at the back there, because we've got a plain background behind that. You can't see it. If I was to move the camera, you can see it because it does go right across, and this only goes so far. But there's a plain background behind that, of which that was pinned over it, just for the Christmas period. If you're regular, you'll know that's a real Christmas tree. That's a picture. That doesn't actually, is it? Look, it's a picture. Look, it's a picture. That one is real, you see? 2 Christmas trees. I'm so greedy. Very, very greedy this morning. But there was a white line at the top of the picture. Ever since I did that, I couldn't work out what it was. And this morning, I noticed I just tipped the camera slightly to the right. And I thought, I'll just tip that back again. And I tipped it right. And the white line disappeared. I thought, I wonder what that was. And of course, the camera in front of me there. Let me see if I can show you here. 1, 2, is it that one? That's the one there. Right, so this is the main camera I'm talking to. Can you see it's in between 2 white shelves there? Yes? 2 white shelves there. And that white shelf at the top was what was creating the little white line that was at the top of the screen there. And I for some reason, I couldn't work that out in my stupid tiny mind that was actually there. So that's what that white line was there, okay? Just to let you know. Just like keeping you fully informed there. Now, we got any messages this morning? Oh, talking of New Year's Eve messages, same with the Christmas messages, and I'm sure you're getting them as well. A lot of people just cutting and pasting, Happy New Year. Why don't you make it a little bit more personal? But Happy New Year, John, Fred, Mark, Mary, whoever, Callum. Put a little message on there. At least make it look like you meant it. For God's sake, anyone can do forward. And you've seen those other ones. Oh, if you hold this and click forward, you can send this to all your friends. Don't break the chain. Well, I always break the chain. It gives me great pleasure to break the chain, to be honest, because I'm a miserable git. I do like to break the chain. If you break this chain, terrible luck will befall you in 2018. No, it won't. No, it won't. Nothing will happen. Break the chain and be done with it. But if you're going to send someone like a Happy New Year, don't just forward a message that you've got from 10 other people. Put somewhere up there, Happy New Year, Chris, hope to see you next year, or something like that. At least do something like that, because it's just boring, forwarding. Just a little suggestion for you there, boys and girls. Now, I have a feeling my messages have got stuck, which happens occasionally. Just a moment. Let's see what happens if I do that and do that. Because it's just boring. Now I'm talking to myself. Just a little suggestion for you there, boys and girls. One moment. There we go. That's better. Okay, cool. That's working now. Yep, okay. Sorry about that. My messages got stuck for a moment then, which happens sometimes. Good morning to Shania, who's out shopping at the moment. Shania. Good morning, Shania. Oh, Shania, you'll be interested in that. I've put some pictures from the church this morning. Okay. On my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK, because they've got the Christmas tree and the crib and beautiful flowers in there this morning. Beautiful flowers in the church this morning and other bits and pieces. So I've put some new photos on my Facebook page, which should be directly, I think, underneath this particular post. If you're watching on Facebook. If you've not got my Facebook, facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK is where you'll find all my other bits and pieces, all the other stuff I do, including the pictures of the church this morning. Lovely tree, actually. Flashing lights and everything. And what else was there? I think that's it. I did a couple of wide-angle shots as well, so you could see the altar and all that. All right, Shania, you'll enjoy that. Good morning to Simon Gilman. Welcome along, sir. Will I be live streaming? Well, at the moment, what do you mean tonight, don't you? At the moment, I'm I chose not to work New Year's Eve, as you well know. I may take a last-minute job, karaoke job, if one comes up. At the moment, there's an awful lot of DJ, big money. My God, I mean big money, because people are desperate now. They've got to 5 hours before they're due to open their bars and pubs and clubs, and they haven't got a DJ or someone's let them down. And there's a lot of big money being offered around to DJs at the moment. The thing is, I don't really DJ anymore. I haven't DJ'd for about 3 months now. And I find it difficult, especially with the R&B stuff. What is acceptable to play in a bar and club, R&B wise, and what isn't? I get very confused in my mind. Now, you could argue, well, why don't you play what they ask for? Listen, when an 18-year-old comes up and asks you to play something with explicit lyrics, and you know what some of this nasty R&B stuff is like, there's violence in there, there's guns, what they want to do to women and all this, that and the other. A lot of swearing in there. I don't think that's acceptable to play in a pub. Okay? So the whole thing of saying, well, why don't you play what they ask for? No, not acceptable. Especially if there's families in there, you see. It's okay, all right, Beyonce, Crazy in Love. Yeah, I get that. I get Christine Aguilera, or whatever her name is. I get some of her stuff. Generally, the house stuff is all right. But I don't know the songs that have got the swearing in and the ones that haven't. It's all very well. And you can't go by the charts. You can't go by the charts because this stuff with explicit language in it, whether it's sexual or swearing or something like that, or violent, you don't know what's what. It's in the charts. You can't just pick up the charts and play those. So I'm confused at what to play there, what is acceptable and what isn't. And that's why I won't really take a DJ. But if like a 70s and 80s came up, if I come off stream in 20 minutes and I see a job 70s and 80s DJ wanted for tonight, I might well take that. Or definitely a karaoke perhaps. It's not about the money. As I say, there's big money going around. It's not about that. I would look at that and say, oh, Christ, they're desperate. I'll do it. That's how it is to me. But at the moment, no, I chose not to work New Year's Eve. So, if I don't, and I'm around tonight, my mate's coming over later. I said to my mate, look, if I'm not working tonight, why don't I do us a nice dinner? And then we go online, sort of about, I don't know, right about 11, whatever time. And we can play a game like we did the other night. You may have seen that, did you? We actually streamed a game of Connect 4. Here it is. Connect 4, which was a good laugh, actually. I enjoyed doing that. It was great fun. Connect 4, just me and him. Of course, I won. And that's his fault because he cheated in the first lap. He played this game and I won the first one. And he said, well, that was just a tester. Well, he never said that before we started. And his brother warned me that he would be cheating. So you got to watch these people. You got to watch these people cheating. Absolutely. But I won in the end, so I was quite pleased about that. Well, I did mention to you that I've got other games downstairs. I've got Monopoly, Cluedo, Kerplunk, which I've never played before, Kerplunk. Always saw that in the 80s as a child, Kerplunk, but we never had that. So I bought that. It was dirt cheap in Mr. Entertainer, which is in Bracknell, where this show's coming from, where I live in Bracknell in Berkshire. Look it up. And I did tell you I had ordered Mousetrap, which was going to come next week. No, it came yesterday. Look, here it is. Mousetrap. Oh, yeah. Mousetrap, there's a little ball that comes out at the end and the trap comes down. So we might have another game tonight for you. And we might stream that live and go across midnight. We'll have perhaps a little glass of champagne together, shall we? But I can't promise that tonight. It depends whether I take a job or whatever. Plus, I wonder if the phone lines will be fairly, the internet will be fairly bogged up tonight. We'll have to get on early before everyone else. I think possibly once you've got the stream, you can hold on to it. But if you try when there's too many people doing it at the same time, you'll never get on there. So that's the answer. That's the long answer. That's the long answer to that question. All right, Simon. Good morning, Merlin. Happy New Year to you, sir. John says, I guess this is live. Yes, it is. It's 25 past 11 on a Sunday. I don't know where you are, John, so let us know where you are. Okay. And are you in Sweden? So I don't know. Are you the same time there as us? Are you the same time there? So, if it's December the 31st, 25 past 11 in the UK at the moment, yes, you are watching live. If it's another day or another time, you're watching a recording. All right. Good morning to Juan. Welcome along to you, who's had a bit of a difficult year. Well, I hope next year will be better for you. Okay. Morning to the lovely Carl. Morning, Carl. You'll no doubt be working in a bar tonight, won't you? Or in a nightclub. Oh, my word. So there you are. Let's have a look last. Lewis last night. Good morning, Lewis, who was in the bar last night. I worked in Central Station last night. Now, last night, usually, we have a cabaret act on. Actually, it's normally a drag queen. We don't really have singers on anymore in there. But there was nothing last night, so there was only me. It was me and my music. So what we did, we had a little bit of a sing-song. I pulled out a couple of... I didn't have the karaoke set up with me, but I was able to plug the computer into the big television screen on the wall, hooked it up to the sound system, and I think we had about 3 or 4 people sung a couple of songs, had a little bit of a chat on the microphone. I tell you what I was tempted to do last night, Lewis. I was tempted to get a stool, sit on the stage and do a live talk show from Central Station, but I'm not sure how well that would go down. You know. So when they'd be going, what is he talking? Who's he talking to? Because they wouldn't know that you were there, you see. A lot of people think I'm sitting in here talking to myself, but I know you're there. That's how it is. Glad to see Andrew enjoyed the karaoke last night on YouTube. Yes, all our karaoke streams are now on YouTube only, okay? That's because the picture quality is so much better and we don't have a problem with the copyright issues there as well. All right. Good morning, Kelly Witt, who says her children got Nintendo 2DS XL Street Racers. No idea what that is. Is that a game? Oh, I can't do computer games. They bore me. I know the boys like computer games, but they really bore me. Call of Action and all that shooting everyone dead, dear. Oh, my word. The last computer game I was any good at was Pac-Man. Woo! I love Pac-Man. I want to be Pac-Man with the mouth. Pac-Man, we love it. We love Pac-Man. Children also got Scalextrics. Yeah, I love some of that. I love some Scalextrics. Board games, sweets, chocolates, dolls, styling head. Now my sister Sharon had a dolls styling head. I remember she had that. I think, and I had this thing. It wasn't a doll. It was a boy's head, a strange man's head, and honestly, this is true. You could take off the top bit of the head, and you put in there a piece of I think it was foam or possibly blotting. I think it was blotting paper. You put blotting paper in there and put sprinkled grass seeds here, and then you put the top back on it, had lots of little holes in it, and grass would grow up like hair. It took months, dear. Months for this thing. We got bored waiting for the hair to grow. Dear me. Girls' World. That's what my sister had. I think it was called Girls' World, yes. What else did they get? Let's have a look there. A locket. Bunchums? What are they? Wobbly worm game. Or off on the bog games, clothes, shoes, trainers and money. Oh, we want the cash. They want the cash, don't they? Yeah. Lewis hates the chain messages. Yeah, me too. Good morning, Shane Canderham. The lovely Sharon Stone. Good morning, Sharon. That time you turned up at one of the karaoke soon. Thank you very much. All right. I hope it's not too cold in Sweden for you, John. It's nice and warm here at the moment. As I say, I cycled to church this morning. It's about 10, 11 degrees centigrade outside. About 50 Fahrenheit. It's not cold at all. You know, I had a T-shirt. I had a hooded top. I had my thick coat on. I was sweating by the time I got there. I think I was sitting next to Vivian in the church. She must have wondered where the smell was coming from. Oh, I've got a picture of Vivian. I haven't uploaded it onto the broadcast software, but it is in my pictures that I uploaded about half an hour ago. Okay? Go on my Facebook wall, facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK. Go down there, Corpus Christi Church. I think you'll find it like 1 or 2 below this particular post, and you'll see a picture of me and a lady with glasses. That is Vivian, and you love Vivian. I love Vivian. She was there with her family this morning in church, 9 o'clock mass. Good. Good morning to Kevin. Welcome along to the show, Kevin. Hope you're well. Haley's there as well. Good morning, Haley. Merlin says the offers are coming in still, and as much money is now crazy. New Year's Eve tends to bring out the idiots. Merlin, when I say money being offered for a DJ at the moment, it's like 500 and 600 quid for like 4 or 5 hours work. 5 or 6, and I'm turning it down because I can't be bothered. Isn't that all? That's mad, isn't it? 500 and 600 pounds, because these clubs are desperate now. Desperate. Here, look, let's have a look now. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can find one. Anything that's come up sort of in the last little... here, let's find one here. Here we are. There we go. What was the latest one come up there? Here's 8 hours ago. Oh, no, hang on a minute. Where's that gone now? I've lost it. Here. No. Some of them, they don't always have the price, actually. Actually, there aren't any. There's been nothing new this morning. Well, perhaps we won't get any more. But I guarantee there will be more of those coming up this afternoon. Need a DJ. Some of them, they don't put the price in. But here we go. Cardiff. This came up 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago. Any Cardiff or local DJs around tonight, New Year's Eve, £350, 9 to 2. Just turn up with your laptop. Wow. That's in Cardiff. So that's not as much as the other ones. But as I say, a lot of them, like 600 quid. See if I can find you another one here. Are you interested in this, or am I talking rubbish for you? Let's have a go. That's that one. Let's see what the latest one is on there. Here we are. Here's another one here. Newbury, Berkshire. Now, it's not too far from me, about 45 minutes drive from me. 9 till 4, so that's a long shift. That's a long shift for a DJ, 9 till 4, to stand there for that long and play music. But it's 500 quid. And there's one here, Camberley. Now, that's 20 minutes down the road from me. 9 till 2, 550 quid. Gosh. Astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. And I don't know how that happens. I can only assume that a lot of people, I think, must be let down at the last minute by people. That must be what it is. Happy New Year to Ian. Greetings, Ian. Happy New Year to you. Don't hear from you much anymore, sir. Hope you're well. Ian's over there in Canada. Welcome along to the show, Ian. Ray Reynolds used to be a party DJ. Apparently so, yes. Before they had records, even. Ray Reynolds is the chap that plays the ukulele when he comes down to the karaoke. Good morning to lovely Karen and Louise. No doubt you'll be out tonight. Hope you'll be able to join us tomorrow, Karen and Louise. New Year's Day karaoke at Central Station, okay? First one of the year. Happy Hogmanay to Mike Contini. Happy Hogmanay to you, sir. Let's have a look. Right. Good morning to Darren. Hayley loves Pac-Man. Me too. Look at that. Merlin's been offered 800 quid as the DJ they had cancelled an hour ago. Wow. £800. As I say, if I was, if I find a 70s and 80s one comes up, I might do that. And 90s, 2000s, but when we get into the new R&B stuff that really confuses me. I can't get on with it at all, and I don't like a lot of it. I'll go as far as Eminem and Beyonce, but some of this stuff in the charts. I played something last night by accident, and I started listening to the lyrics. I can't remember what it was, Lewis. I don't know if you remember what it was, but it was just awful. Was it Man's Not Hot by Big Shaq? Let's have a quick listen. I think I can do this, can we?
He's 44, and he's still calling man foot. Look at him. Let him know.
Oh, no, you see what I mean? Now, how can you play something that you don't actually like? I mean, it's just awful. Awful. There was nothing wrong with the ABBA that we had years ago. Certainly not. Hello to Sneakerhead in San Diego, California. Welcome to the show, sir. Had a great journey into work last night, actually. 1 hour and 15 minutes. That was the quickest journey of the year, I think. And as I say, there was no cabaret, so we had a little bit of a sing-song and that. Looking forward this week to going out with Ashley, who comes in one of the pubs I work. I've promised him an afternoon tea at Arrod's. So that's next Tuesday. I'll take a little cam with me so we can do a little bit of a video in there for you. But have an afternoon Harrods at 2 o'clock, I think it is, on Tuesday afternoon. And after that, I'll be able to go down to the tea place and buy some more tea because I've nearly run out of my Harrods number 14 English breakfast tea. Oh, yes. Although my nephew's wife and my nephew bought me a little canister for Christmas. The thing is, when you buy those like gift, the gift cans like you get in Harrods, it's a little green, not can, tin, tea canister. What do you call it? Tea caddy. I think it's a tea caddy. So it's a little metal thing and it's green. It says Harrods on the front, number 14 breakfast tea. 125 grams in that. It's going to cost you about 10 quid for the tin. If you go into Harrods and buy loose tea, it's £4 for 100 grams. So you go in there and you buy like a kilo or something like that. Then you don't have to keep, certainly if you, I don't go in and out of London during the daytime. Oh, dear me, the traffic. And that's the other thing. On Tuesday, I won't be driving into London. Certainly not. No, I shall get a train. I'll get a train. I'm not quite sure how to do this because I want to go to, so it's South Kensington Station, I think it is, Harrods one, or Knightsbridge. No, Knightsbridge Station. I want to go to Knightsbridge Station on the Underground. Okay, but I start here on the Overground. But afterwards, I don't want to come straight home. I want to go somewhere else on the Underground then, to somewhere else, and then get a train back from somewhere else. So how does that work? I mean, I can understand how you get a ticket. So if I wanted to go to South Kensington and back, can I have a return ticket, please, to South Kensington? That's it. Done. One ticket, done. Now, how does it work if you want to go there, then you want to go on to somewhere else, and then you want to get a train back from somewhere else to home? How does that work? Do you have to get several tickets? It's very complex. I've got a feeling you've got to get several tickets. Yeah, Harrods tea, oh, it's lovely. Harrods tea is lovely, I'm telling you that now. It's beautiful. Lewis prefers older music as well. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Hello to Tim, welcome along. Tim, Alan's there, Paul's there. Lovely, good. Now, beware. Are you in Scotland? Are you in Scotland? Well, it's all a bit of a worry if you're going out New Year's Eve. On the BBC website this morning, just a moment, I've said those words, BBC, so we have to get down on one knee when we say the words BBC. I live in hope that someone at BBC One in colour is watching this and will allow me to be the new host of the Generation Game. And I want to play the game with you. Since the great Bruce Forsyth left this world, they need a new Generation Game host. I reckon I could do that. I think I could do that. Anyway, preparations are continuing for Hogmanay celebrations in Edinburgh, despite the arrival of Storm Dylan. Now, he sounds particularly bad, doesn't he? He sounds particularly bad. Oh, Sneakerhead wants to know, how much is $1 in euros? I don't know. We don't use euros in the UK. We use pounds and pence. There are none of those nasty monopoly money euros in this country, my darling. Pounds and pence. Sterling, my love. So sterling, $1, it's about $1.35 to a pound. $1.35 to a pound, okay? Happy birthday today to Mary, Sarah, my daughter who is 9 today. Happy birthday, Gary's little daughter, Mary, Sarah. Happy birthday, darling. All right? Hope your dad then looks after you for your birthday. Nice gifts. And if he doesn't get you a nice gift, tell him I told you. Chris off the internet stream told you to get a nice present from me. He told you, Daddy. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Where are we now? An amber warning for high winds remains in place across southwest Scotland, stating the potential for injuries or danger to life. Be very careful. The Scottish Environment Protection Agency has issued 7 flood warnings. You could be going out to Edinburgh and swimming back to your homes. It is possible. Be very, very careful if you're going out in Edinburgh. All right, today? Very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And finally on the show today, bartenders. Now, how do you fancy annoying the people that work behind the bar tonight? Do you like the idea of that? Eh? Now, please don't do it. They work so hard, those bartenders. Bartenders in bars all over the world work their butts off. They absolutely do, for not much money in most countries. Although in Australia, I gather in Australia, it's a very sought-after job to be a barman in Australia. Completely different there. They get good money, very good money. Not here in the UK. Most of them are on minimum wage, or, dare I say it, certain venues pay them cash in hand, even below that. Horrendous. Barmen work damn hard, much harder than I do. Much harder. So please give them a little bit of respect whenever you go in and buy a bar. Sometimes, there might be a queue of people waiting, and they might go to someone else who was standing there after you. But it happens. It's impossible. You've got all this going on in your head. I've never been a barman, but I see it. I see how hard they work, and they might have a line of people there. Oh, who was next? Oh, it might be you. And then don't start shouting and screaming, oi, I was next. Just give them a bit of space, for God's sake, will you? And a little tip to the barman on New Year's Eve wouldn't go amiss either. Although ask them first if they get the tips. I know people, I know managers, okay, who take the tips off the barman. So make sure you know that they are going to get that tip. Horrendous how some of these bar staff are treated. I was going to read this out. I don't know if I should read this now or not. I will. But if there is a barman you don't like, right, here we go. The bar's 6 people deep. This is in this morning's Sun. And the staff look rushed off their feet. But that's not why they hate you for ordering a margarita. Happy New Year, Anthony, from the president of Latvia and your millions of fans there. Happy. I'm very big in Latvia, statues of me and everything. Anyway, at least that's according to the bartenders, who are sick and tired of people asking for the most frustrating drinks to make when the bar is rammed. You don't even need to think about it, do you? You go and order a Coke, the geezer pushes, the man or the woman pushes a button, and a Coke comes out. There you go. Order a beer, he pulls a tap, a beer comes out, gives it to you. Order a margarita, and they've got to sit there mucking around, pouring stuff in there, shaking it up, putting the ice in. They could serve 10 drinks in the time it takes you to make your margarita. So they hate you asking for this stuff. Business Insider spoke to pro-US-based bartenders Eleanor and Chelsea to reveal which drinks ordered are likely to wind up your server. And with New Year's Eve just around the corner, it's worth being clued up on how to win over the staff in that busy bar. Yeah. You don't want to annoy a barman or a barwoman. You don't know what's going in that glass, dear. They could have a glass underneath there where, a dirty glass. And they'll serve you that dirty glass if you upset them. Be very, very careful if you upset a bar person, all right? Ditch the Dicari and go easy on the Guinness. Guinness is another one they don't like to pour. Oh, it's a bloody nightmare. All this stuff coming up on the top there. You've got to do that and all that business. These are the drinks you should only ask for if you don't mind making an enemy of the bartender. Here we go. Long Island iced tea. Hated by bar staff everywhere. The Long Island iced tea contains up to 5 different liqueurs, depending on the recipe. You can imagine them measuring it all out, shaking the damn thing. They hate it. Long Island iced tea. Don't ever ask for that one. Of course, the management love it, because they make a lot of money on those cocktails. You know that, a lot of money. Margarita. It's simple enough to whip one up, but making a margarita can wreak havoc with a bartender's rhythm. And some of them have got very nice rhythm, I have to say. Very, very nice rhythm. Chelsea says a margarita is super easy, but it totally messes up my flow because shaking the drink for 20 seconds is annoying when I have 100 people waiting at the bar. Don't order it. Here's another one. Mojito, M-O-G-I-T-O. Bar staff all agree nothing screams sticky pain in the backside like a mojito. One bartender says, I heard it said that the person who created the mojito must have hated bartenders because its complex cocktail takes a long time to make and makes one leaving your hands all sticky. I hate that, don't you? Sticky hands after touching someone's dirty glass. Oh! What about a strawberry daiquiri, is it? They claim the most annoying drink to make is a strawberry daiquiri, I think it is, followed by the demand, and make sure I can taste the alcohol in it. So there's just some of those. But surprisingly, Guinness. Here's the Guinness one. There's nothing wrong with asking for a pint of Guinness, provided you ask for it at the start of your order. The drink needs time to settle in the glass, so your bartender will want to whack the Guinness tap on before dealing with any quicker drinks. And this will surprise you. One thing not to say to a bartender, surprise me. I mean, how stupid can you be? It's a bit like people, they come up and ask me for songs sometimes. Can you play me a song? Yeah, what do you want? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know what to play. Just play me something. Okay, I'll put on ABBA, Dancing Queen. Oh, no, not that one. Well, why? You just told me. Well, can you think of something else? Yeah, okay. Bucks Fizz, Making Your Mind Up. Oh, no, I don't like that. And it must be the same for bar people, I would assume. When you go out, oh, I don't know what to have. You surprise me. I mean, would you go into a supermarket, go to the till and say, I don't know what I'm going to buy, just give me something and surprise me? What a stupid thing to say. Surprise me. Come on, people. It can't be that hard to make up your mind before it's your turn to be saved. The most annoying thing is when someone comes up into the bar and asks for a drink, but they don't know what they want. And they're thick people. It's like these idiots that go into McDonald's, isn't it? Now, you know, and I know, what McDonald's sell. They sell burgers and chicken nuggets and milkshakes, and they come into a long line of people. Eventually they get to the front. Oh, such a long line. We've had to wait ages. Right. What can I have? They haven't got the clue in their head to choose something while they're still in the line. No. What can I have? I think I'll have I don't know. And, of course, meantime, the queue's getting bigger and bigger behind. So do try and make your mind up what you're going to buy before you get to the bar. Be nice to those bartenders, especially tonight. They will actually be working their arses off, and they don't finish when it closes. A lot of them are made to clean up the bar and are treated badly. Not everyone is treated badly. There are some damn good managers out there. There are some managers who are very good but want the job done. Yeah, I can go along with that. You know, they might be, hang on, no, you're doing that wrong. I want you to do that now. Okay, yeah, fine. But there are some managers out there who are just downright nasty. They really are. And they should be, eliminated from the face of the earth. Just horrible people to young people working behind a bar, simply trying to make a living. So when you see your bartender tonight, who will be very busy, who'll be running around behind that bar, and he might miss you out. She might miss you out. It might seem a little bit rushed when you're being served. Please bear with them, okay? They've got a life as well, and they've given up their night to serve you a couple of drinks. All right, Ray Reynolds says, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, please. Well, that's your usual thing, Ray, isn't it? Juan says, I'm offering a toast with milk now to you and your beauty matey, much like we do in Indianapolis. 500 win by Formula One driver. Well done, sir. Well done. Tim, I'm not working tonight. No, not at the moment. Juan would love to have a tea bag or two from you and maybe a rendezvous. Juan, I can send you tea bag. Now, you're in the USA, so if you're in the USA, I hate to say this, Juan, but you will not have had a proper cup of tea. If you've never been out of the USA, you will not have had a proper cup of tea. I'll tell you what, Juan, privately, send me your address, and when I go to Harrods, I'll get a couple of tea, I'll get some tea bags, and I'll put a few in an envelope and send them to you, okay? I'll do your tea bags. I won't send loose leaf tea because I'll have to get a whole box and it costs an arm and a leg to send that for the post. So send us your address or an address which can get to you. You don't, perhaps, I never ask for people's private addresses, really, because you don't know. I could turn up at your door with an axe, and shove it in your head, couldn't I? I wouldn't do that. No, perhaps an address that you know you can get the stuff from, and I'll put a couple of English tea bags in the bag for you, okay? One-day travel card. I don't know what is that, a one-day travel card? Do I get that at a mainline station? Does that cover everything? I think that's what I might have to do. Thank you. Good. Hello, karaoke. Happy New Year to you as well, sir. Travel card. Okay, travel card. Okay, fair enough. I'll get a travel card then. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Good. Let's do today's birthdays. As I say, I may be back with you tonight. If I'm back with you tonight, it'll be with my mate Ronnie, okay? And we'll do a show from here tonight, unless I take a last-minute job. But I won't take anything that involves sort of brand new music, because I really don't think... The last thing I'd want to do is be standing there and to have some kid coming, oh, your music's crap and all that, because I wouldn't quite know what I was doing. I'm all right up to maybe the end of 2009. And I do know some of the charts. I know like Rita Ora in the chart. That's an excellent song. And Clean Bandit in the charts at the moment. You know, I can do all that stuff. When it comes to when they start, got any R&B, I'm not sure what I can play on, what I can't, Wayne. That's it. I've lost confidence. I think Wayne is with us. You're surprised at that, aren't you? I've actually lost confidence DJing. I've lost confidence in myself. Funny, isn't it? All right. Birthdays then. Bien Jaminez is 29 years old tonight. Happy birthday today. Happy birthday on this New Year's Eve to you, sir. Marcus James Lewis is 41 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Marcus. Patti O'Dawes, 46 years old. Fantastic photo. Happy birthday. Nigel Taylor's birthday today. Happy birthday, Nigel. Andy Coupland is 57 years old today. Happy birthday, Andy. Geno Washington's birthday today as well. Happy birthday, Geno. Now, I'm looking here for Guy's birthday, Guy Bentley. And it's not come up. I happen to know that it's his birthday today. And Guy today has reached the year of 40 years old. Now, he can't have his birthday set. Hang on. No, that's why. Guy, you're not going to get birthday messages. You're lucky that I know it's your birthday. Or unlucky, as the case may be. I may turn up at your house tonight, Guy, as the strippergram. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Do you want me to turn up as your strippergram tonight, Guy? So Guy doesn't have his birthday set on there. So happy birthdays to Guy, turning 40 today. I've got to tell you, Guy, 40 is a fantastic age to be. As you know, I'm 54 now. My favourite age period was between 32 and 47. And 40 is slap bang in the middle. It's a great age to be 40. Don't listen to any of these little Twinkie people. Oh, you're 40, so you're really old now. Couldn't be further. I had the best time in my, between the age of, around 40. Around 40. That was the best time I had, all right? Happy birthday to my very, very good friend Guy, whose politics, which we don't do on the show, politics really, but his politics is completely opposite to mine. He is a hard left Corbynist. Goes out with the leaflets, and he is for the many and not the few. Aren't you? Hard left, whereas I'm sort of centre right along with Theresa and the girls. I'm one of Theresa's bitches. I am. Whereas he is one of Jeremy's men. So happy birthday to Guy, and it's an absolute pleasure to be your friend and to work with you as well. Here comes the song. Oh, hang on a minute. There's another birthday popped in there. Kyle Preston says he is 69 years old today. Are you in Mansfield, Texas? So happy birthday to you as well, Carl. Okay. Oh, and we had a little girl. Hang on a minute. Where's that little girl's birthday gone? I'll do her as well again. Mary Sarah, who is 9 years old today. Happy birthday, Mary Sarah. All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy your birthdays, boys and girls, wherever you are. And as I say, if I'm around tonight, we'll try and do a live show tonight. Okay, probably around 11:30, 11 o'clock, something like that, to go over to New Year's Eve. We'll have a bottle of champagne as well, unless I take a last-minute job, which I may well do. I'm kind of thinking, I've left it so late now, and I'm kind of thinking, maybe I feel guilty not working. I actually feel guilty not working. There's nothing wrong with sitting at home in front of the telly and all that business, but there we are. Anyway, I'm going to have my dinner now, and then I've got to go down to the shops and get some bits and pieces just in case we do the dinner tonight. Have a lovely New Year's Eve, and if I don't see you later, a big, big Happy New Year from myself to you for 2018, and if I don't see you tonight, I'll see you next year. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye now.